Hey, what is going on, guys? This is the SS Ultimate Goku back with another video. And so today I want to talk about this I guess the news from the image that we're seeing right now, which is the image that was posted a few days ago about the One Piece Netflix live action series, which is coming out at some point in 2023. Um, so, as you guys know, I was optimistic about how good this series was going to be because honestly, live action series for anime have just been not very good, especially after, well, the train wreck that was the Cowboy Bebop series. And because of things like this, for example, which really screwed everything up, since they weren't accurate at all with anything. Well, not just this. Well, not what they just did to Faye, but there were other things too. But this was the main thing that people were pissed about. Rightfully so, because they did change a lot of her character and her appearance. But nonetheless, from this picture, I really have no complaints. I have no complaints. I mean, everything looks pretty accurate. It looks exactly like what the characters dressed as when they first appeared in the series. And oh no, what is that on One Piece's or on Luffy's feet? Oh my god. So basically, the biggest gripe here on social media is that apparently Monkey D. Luffy's shoes are not sandals, which this is, for anybody who doesn't know, this is what Luffy's sandals look like. This is what he's supposed to wear. But apparently, social media and people are upset that Luffy isn't wearing the sandals, but instead he is wearing, it appears to be, I guess, sneakers or some type of shoe for that matter. And so people are kind of outraged about this, which to me I think is really weird because, to be honest, this to me is a complete nitpick. I do not think this is a big deal. Because, again, it is a small change, which, again, for live action, it kind of makes sense because, I mean, let's face it, in live action, if you're doing your own stunts or even if you have a stunt double, it's going to be very hard to have slip-on sandals for all your damn stunts without them falling off. So it does make sense to why they would change this to sneakers or regular shoes or whatever. So I don't really have actually a complaint about this, but apparently a lot of people on social media did, and that's why we have to cover this. I think this is a huge nitpick. I'm more concerned about the plot. I mean, yeah, if they changed Luffy's straw hat, if they changed the straw hat, I would completely understand why people would be pissed off about Monkey D. Luffy's character kind of being changed if they were getting rid of the straw hat or something like that. But no, nonetheless, I do not see this as an issue whatsoever. And I cannot believe that there are people that are actually that insanely upset about this. Okay. So, that being said, there were a lot of other things that I heard within the social media fandom, which I thought was extremely weird as well, too. Which, nonetheless, besides Luffy's shoes being changed, people apparently were complaining about Nami's boob size being different. First of all, as we all know, anime boob size are over-exaggerated, so I don't think it's very fair to compare this as a actually serious issue, but let's play devil's advocate right now. Let's play devil's advocate right now, because guess what, you simps? Nami's boob size actually originally was not that big. This is when she debuted. As you can see in episode 5, her size was not as big as it eventually somehow became in episode 518. So, again, the One Piece creator over-exaggerated Nami's design later on in the series because there was no actual explanation to why her breast size was changed. And unless we are in Fairy Tail, where this character, Brandish, decides to do this to Nami, where she changed Lucy's boob size, then guess what? I don't think people can actually complain about this. Yes, that actually happened, by the way, in Fairy Tail. But anyways, I do not see this as an issue. I think this is a very, very, very nitpick complaint. As a matter of fact, as I have covered on this channel before, the actor who is playing Nami, Emma Rubbed, she actually is a One Piece fan. I mean, she was posting anime stuff on Instagram before she was even casted as Nami on her Instagram. Because I looked back on her Instagram when they announced her as Nami, when she first announced that she was Nami on her Instagram. And she actually had anime stuff on there, including Nami from One Piece. So, and this was like years before she was casted as Nami. So I am actually really excited to see what they do. I am still optimistic because, again, I'm more concerned about the plot, but and hopefully the plot does end up being good. Because to be completely honest with you guys, I want to see an anime be successful. I want to see an anime live action be successful because if the anime series becomes live action and is successful, then it only helps the anime industry. I don't want to see live action continue being the pun of jokes to the anime industry. So I actually do want to see it be successful. I don't want to see another Cowboy Bebop. I don't want to see another Dragon Ball Evolution. I don't want to see another Avatar Last Airbender failing. I don't want to see that shit again. Okay? We don't want to see things fail. Now, again, when we get to the plot, I might change my stance on this right now. But as of right now, everything I've seen so far from Netflix doing One Piece so far has been pretty good in my book. Again, we still have to wait to see what the plot's going to be like. But to my understanding, they are following a script that the One Piece creator gave them. Because they're the ones that he was the one who actually had to approve this project for them to even do it to begin with. So there was some talk with the creator. So with the creator kind of somewhat being involved in this, I think this could actually end up being a good project, and it could end up helping One Piece. One Piece is not popular in the States. So if this does actually do good, this could actually help One Piece's popularity here in the United States. Because it's not that popular here. That's just a fact of life, unfortunately. So that's the one thing I'm going to say about this is, I think people are taking this way too seriously. You guys know I'm always consistent with this stuff. I do not like when cartoon characters get desexualized, but at the same time, I do think people are being very unfair with this. With the shoes, with Nami. Seriously, come on, guys. And again, if we're going to play devil's advocate, Nami's breast wrong picture. Wrong picture. Nami's breast size was originally not that big. Okay, it wasn't. For whatever reason, they decided to change the animation later on. But, like I said, this is not a fair argument. Again, I think it's quite a huge nitpick, and I think it's quite stupid, to be honest with you, because I rather just see the plot and the source material actually be better. I rather them have an accurate source material of One Piece uh, than them do some woke, separation direction like they did with Cowboy Bebop, for example. I'd rather them just follow the source material. If there has to be a couple little changes here because, they can't really do that in live action, like, for example, with Luffy's shoes being changed, because obviously they're doing their own stunts and slip-on sandals are going to fall off when you're doing stunts, especially when you're doing stunts involving pirates, especially when you're doing stunts with a dude that's being like a rubber man. I mean, they have to do like Mr. Fantastic type technology for Luffy because, he's a rubber guy, so they're going to have to use the same stuff they used with Mr. Fantastic for the Fantastic Four because he's a rubber guy. You know what I'm saying? So they're going to have to use that type of shit, to make it work. So I rather see that stuff be better. I rather get that stuff right. Let's get that stuff right, and let's worry about the little small details later. I rather this project just be successful. I rather it be something that we can all be entertained by and we can all be happy for. That's what I want to see, guys. That's what I want to see from this project, and I hope we can see that. I hope everyone's going to like it. I'm sure there's going to be some doubters, but guys, you can't do these little nitpicks and, and get just totally up in arms about it because, again, that's just going to hurt, what we want because then people are going to say that we're not being consistent. I'm always consistent. I'm always consistent with everything. I'm always consistent with the source material and everything about it. You know what I'm saying? I don't like characters being changed. I've made videos about this, but in this case so far, it looks like the live action is being truthful. And if it's true that the creator is involved with this project, that makes it even more better that this is going to probably be a very good project for us to all enjoy. So let's get excited, not hold our breath because we still haven't seen the plot yet. We haven't seen the trailer yet. But so far, I'm liking what I'm seeing so far. Just a small nitpick that I don't think is a big deal. Everything else looks right. It doesn't look like anything else is different from the characters. They look like they got all their clothes on, like the way the original Season 1 was like when they all debuted as characters. So I'm happy with it, and, with the exception of Luffy's shoes, there's nothing else different about it. And it looks like they're going to use the old ship that Luffy originally had before it got destroyed. It looks like the details are very well accurate on that as well. I'm very interested to see what they do with Chopper, because they don't show Chopper on here. He doesn't come until later, so they're probably not thinking about that right now. Because they gotta actually get a season 2 first, probably before they can even think about Chopper, Robin, or Frankie's definitely far ahead, but Vivi and all those other characters that come up a little later. But those are probably characters that are not going to come out until season 2, if they have a season 2, because they're probably thinking about season 1, introducing the first 5 characters, and all the other characters intriguing. I am intrigued to see what the villains of the original season, how they're going to do that all, and how they're going to figure that all out. I think it's going to be very interesting to see how they do it. But overall, I like what I'm seeing so far. I have no issues so far yet. If there are issues that come up later on, obviously, I'll get on it. But right now, I have no issues whatsoever with this project. I hope everyone does well. I wish the actors well, because a lot of these actors seem to genuinely know what the character is like, what these characters are like, especially Nami's actor. So I have no issues. I rather we have actors that have somewhat knowledge of the anime characters than, this type of crap right here that we had for Cowboy Bebop. So nonetheless, very happy. Let me know what you guys think. Are you excited for the live-action One Piece series? Are you still concerned? I really hope it's not because of the shoe being changed. But nonetheless, that's all I got to say. Comment, rate. If you like this video, my videos, please subscribe. And that's about it, guys. I am the SS Ultimate Goku, and I'm out of here. Peace! Also, besides my YouTube channel, make sure to follow me on my Twitch, my Instagram, which are all SS Ultimate Goku, as well as I do have a Discord server. Link is there. It's all in the description. For the Discord server, we talk about anime, dubs, cartoons, live action series, sports, all that good stuff. So make sure to subscribe on all the stuff and come on to the Discord server. Now I'm out. Peace.